should officially be live for all of you watching. Let's get this party started. And here we go. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, I have a great presentation. Today is officially showtime. And for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it a little bit of time. Let's give it a little bit of time for the people to show up, and we will be drinking, and we will be doing this stream right off the cuff. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, this is a stream that is, yes, presented to you by, by one and only, and also, for a lot of you, we're going to also say, if you are learning to cook, you're probably going to learn a lot here. Also, not only that, if you want to learn also about whiskey, yes, you're going to learn a lot here. For all of you watching, to give it a little bit of time, I think we should be good, we should be golden, we should be fabulous. And we're ready to rock and roll. So for all of you watching, and here we go. It is showtime. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't forget to don't lose the channel. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. It's about 6:15 on my end. You guys know that I live in Florida. So for a lot of you watching, today is going to be a beautiful, ooh, you already see this? Looks good, looks good. We're also going to do a little bit of a battle of toasted finished products and toasted barrels today. I will be showing you, and we will be drinking, yes, Penelope, the marshmallow toast, yes. Is this going to be the winner on this stream? Also, we have the one and only best currently. Oof, I'm going to drop that one. One of the best, Jack Daniels, the single barrel, the toasted barrel 2025 version. This is a beauty. Is it going to win? Oof. I don't know if it's going to win. We're going to see. Also, we had to put the best one. I do know that there was a regular one, 94 proof. I thought the 94 proof on the stream would be a bad idea, so we put the big heater. This is Elijah Craig single barrel, but this is a toasted barrel. And again, I'm going to say this, we're putting big heaters on here. Which company's going to win? You never know. And then we're going to also put the other toasted that many of you have a hard time finding. This is, yes, the bourbon, yes, Michter's, the toasted barrel finish. We're going to be putting this on the stream. All three of these are going to be part of the stream. And for a lot of you, we're going to see which one is the best. Which one do I like? Remember, for all of you watching, these are opinions only. And at the end of the day, opinions are always good when it comes from me. Number one, we're also going to be using this seasoning. This is going to be Brazil. This is going to be Kinder's, the seasoning. The Brazilian steak seasoning. It has a little bit of chimichurri style, and we're going to use it. Also, for a lot of you, I kind of want to start this stream up and start drinking already. I haven't drank all day. If you haven't already, hit that like button, I know many of you are tuning in from work, leaving work, in your car. So for a lot of you, let's start off by telling you exactly what we're doing. We're doing this big, it's called the churrasco. We're doing a big piece of churrasco. Look at this churrasco. I'm going to show you the price, how much I paid. There we go. There it is. Yes, there it is. I paid about $35, right? And if you can see it over here, it says Vacío. This is cold flap meat. So we're going to take this off, and let's start putting this on the plate. For all of you watching, we're going to season this. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. I just want to check. I want to check the meat. It was cut pretty good here. I do know that this piece over here, it didn't get cut enough. But the thing is, I don't want to cut this too much because then I'm going to lose a little bit of that fat. Looks really good. I think I lost a lot. We're going to put the light back on. All right, good. All right, so for all of you watching, I want to start off. I'm just shaking this up a little bit. We're going to start off by drinking our first whiskey of the stream. We're going to start off by drinking. Let's see. So many things I could drink, right? What should I start off by drinking? Let's see. Let's start off by drinking a whiskey cold. Penelope Marshmallow. Here we go. Let's start off the stream with this toasted barrel strength marshmallow toasted Penelope. Let's load up our glass. And for all of you, yes, this is going to be the marshmallow toasted. Which one? You think this is going to win? By the way, I want to show you. This is chart number 3, 5-year, and it's clocking at 110 proof. Okay, so for all of you, you already know we're going to put some olive oil on here, right? Shout out to all of you. You know already we're going to put some olive oil on here, yes? All right. Before we put some olive oil, let's load this up. For all of you watching, here we go. You guys are awesome. Let's load this up. Let's nose this out. Oof. All right, while we nose that out, that's insane. Let's start putting this virgin olive oil. Let it seep in. Woo! Let that seep in. Hit that like button. Let that seep in. We're going to let that seep in, that virgin olive oil. I like the presentation they have going on. Let's put this over here. I like the presentation they have going on with his bottle. It's just a little thing over here. Just a little things matter, right? Marshmallow toast. So nice, so nice. Marshmallow toast. Do you taste marshmallows when you drink this? Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. The nose on here is honestly, it's one of a kind. It's almost like syrupy. A little bit of almost like a sweet oak. It's not too sweet, but a little bit sweet. And then you have the beautiful caramel on here that makes this nice. I'm gonna say it doesn't have a lot of vanilla, which is good. For all of you watching, here we go. Let's officially move this around. Hit that like button if you like what you see so far. And officially, I got to get these mosquitoes out of here. Dang, we got a lot of mosquitoes. I just got bit. Got killed the son of a gun. Anyways, here we go. I think I killed the son of a gun. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. In the poll, don't forget, in the poll, click what you like. What do you like to eat your steak with? Let's drink this up. Ooh, that's super rich. That's incredibly rich. Let me start by saying, so far right now, it has like a crispy kind of it almost gives you almost like a carbonated taste to it. That is really, really good. You could taste a little bit of that oak. Again, if you don't know already, the reason why they say marshmallow toast is it because they put a small char number 3, so the inside of the oak, the inside of the barrel will be charred up. It's going to be number 3, right? Char 3. There's a lot of different chars, but this is honestly, I'm gonna say this. It's so strong, 110 proof. It's going through my nose. It's lingering in my lips. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. I don't taste a marshmallow currently right now. It does say marshmallow. I probably taste it in my second sip because when you're drinking whiskey, you have to get acclimated, just like when you jump into the deepest part of the pool. You know, when you jump into the deepest part of the pool, all of a sudden you're like, ooh, ooh, you know? And it's so cold, and then like seconds go by, and you're like, oh, it's good, it's good, it's good. But the first jump, you know what I mean? First jump, it's like it's a dud. Boom, you jump in there. Ooh, it's cold, you're shivering. And then like a couple seconds later, you're good. Right? You're like, oh, it's all right, Tracy. Yo, Chelsea, it's okay. It's all right. I'm good. That's usually how it is when you jump into some whiskey. First drink of the day. Okay, let's drink this up. That is massively good. I'm going to say this. You do have a little bit of almost like a, wow. You got a little bit of almost like, you get a marshmallow and you don't overburn it over the campfire. It gives you a little bit of bitterness, right? Because remember, this oak is going to be a little bit charred up. And you get a little bit, just a tad bit of bitterness, and it allows you to get more of that beautiful, toasted, almost easy going bourbon whiskey. Something that's not too tainted. You know what I'm talking about? Not too tainted and good. Again, if it was too tainted, the color would probably be a little bit darker, depending on the years. Also, because it's 5 years, right? The color's pretty good. But if it was a little bit tainted, I get more of the bitterness, and I don't have a good amount of bitterness. It's a perfect amount. It's really nice. It's sweet. You do get almost that marshmallow, full marshmallow kind of a taste. You get that char of that oak. And at the end of the day, also, you can also taste a little bit, just a little bit. You got a little bit of spice in there. Tad bit of spice of the Penelope line. Just a tad bit of spice, which I like. And it gives us a sweetness. It's really presentably amazing, right? It's really good. Again, this goes for about $70, $80. Secondary goes for about $230. It's Penelope Marshmallow Toast. It goes about $250. The most I've seen this one was for $300. And I just want to tell you, MSRP for this bottle, about $80, 80 buckaroos. The cheese, 80 buckaroos. All right, anyways, for all of you, you're learning. Don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to my ranches. I hope my ranches are here. I got one ranch in the chat room. Shout out to AM, one of my ranches in the chat room. Again, we're going to use Brazil. All right, before we do anything more, we're already at 110 proof, right? 110. We're going to keep it around the same proofing before we step it up. So this one is 91. I'm not going to go to that one just yet. This one is the toast at 100 proof. I'm not going to deal with that one just yet. By the way, I need to flip my meat. I know the ladies like when I say that. I need to flip my meat. Is it time for me to flip my meat, gentlemen? We're going to go with, I think, the favorite. This is the favorite. Just like in the Major League Baseball, the favorite to win the World Series currently is Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, let's pop this open. The second favorite is the Phillies. Let's open this up. And the long shot, Boston Red Sox. All right, let's fill this up. You guys already know we're putting money on the Boston Red Sox. Yes. I already put money on the Boston Red Sox today. So for some of you, live we're gonna be watching Red Sox at 8:30. New York Yankees against the Red Sox. How many of you are going for the Yankees? Anyways, the point of the matter is Elijah Craig, barrel proof. This is a battle currently. Ooh, let me move this. Ooh, nobody told me nothing. Let me move. There's a little battle going. Okay, currently we just drank this one. Penelope profile, but it has a little bit more proofing. And you get a little bit, just a tad bit of bitterness. You have a long finish, really nice finish. Honestly, really, really nice finish. But am I blown away by that one? I'm not really blown away by that one compared to Elijah Craig. So we're going to see. Here we go. Hit that like button for all of you. We're about to cook this up. Don't you forget, we got to season it too. We got to season it. By the way, let's start seasoning it for all the... How many of you out here watching the baseball playoffs? Now, let's do a little bit. Let's do a little bit. Why not? Why not? Let's do a little bit. I just did a tap. You know what? This is a diddly. It's getting clogged up. Getting clogged. We're gonna open this. It's getting clogged. Now we're talking some cheese. Now we're talking. It was getting clogged just now. Now we're good. Now we absolutely outstandingly good. You want to rub this around if you want to, right? But the matter's looking good. Look at all the seasoning. This seasoning costs some cheese, man. That seasoning costs some cheese, all right? So, currently, we're going to be drinking Elijah Craig. This is barrel proof. Toasted barrel, 8 years, 8 years. I think the lower age is always the better one. When it comes to toasted barrels, the lower the age, the better. I don't want a lot of oak presence because it's already toasted. 8 years should be exceptional, 120 proof. So far, I think that one's going to win, but we're going to see. Cheers, 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 all of you. Let me know what's out. It is absolutely thunderous. Oh my Lord. You can't beat this. I don't think you could beat this. This is thunderous, man. Real good, real thunder. Here we go. By the way, we're going to do the Jack Daniels next. Next one that's going to go on the glass is going to be the Jack Daniels, okay? Next is going to be the currently Elijah Craig barrel proof. This is the toasted barrel. We're doing only toasted. Which is going to win? Hit that like button if you're new. If you're new, pound the like. Tap that screen. Don't forget to subscribe. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. That's the best one. That's got to be the best. Best toasted barrel. Let me explain to you something. One thing that this has, and a lot of them don't have, it has everything. You got the oak, you got the sweetness, you got the kick. You got the kick of a little bit of spice, just a tad bit. The caramel is insanely insane on here. The oak on here, right? What makes this a toasted barrel is because the oak, they try to burn it enough so that you could get a good whiskey. They burn it enough that I don't have a super bitter finish. Now I'm going to say this. There is a difference between this one and this one. You do get a lot of bitterness on that oak on this one compared to this Elijah Craig over here. This Elijah Craig is very smooth. It is honestly really approachable. And it's more proofing. It's 126.3 proof. I know a lot of you that drink wine, a lot of you that drink vodka. I know there's some of you that drink Scotch whiskey. You're going to pick this up and you're going to say, I can't drink that. It's 126 proof. Well, let me hear it tell you. Just because some whiskeys are high proof doesn't mean they're not going to be perfect. That is a perfect whiskey. I can't say anything bad, negative about it. It's just honestly so good. I don't even think there was a chance that any of these are going to win, but you never know. I had to put I had to put this one on the screen. We had to make sure that maybe this would beat it, but I don't think it's going to beat it. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Hit that like button. I hope you guys are having a good time watching. You can't beat that, Elijah Craig. That thing is... It almost has a little bit of a punchy kind of a taste, almost like if there's a fruit in there. I don't think there's a fruit in there. What I'm going to do also, we're going to flip our meat. For some of you that do not know, yes, the first day that I stream on any month, I do something special for all of you. So, many of you do know this, and if you do know this, you know exactly what we're going to do. You know exactly what we're going to do on the stream, on the first stream of the month. If you know exactly what you're going to do, don't say anything. I'll say it soon. Let's spin this around. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. So for all of you, let's make sure you know, yes, Kinder is a Brazilian seasoning. We're going to try to use a little bit of we're going to try to do this side, right, with the holes. Now, it does get stuck on the holes with this Brazilian one, so. Oh, it's looking pretty good. It's coming out nicely. Yes, it's coming out nicely, so it's good, looking good, looking good. All right, so far, so good. Hit that like button. We got to get those likes up to 20. At least, let's get those likes up to 20. Shout out to my chat room. You guys are awesome. All right, so currently, we already did Elijah Craig. We did the Penelope. Woo! I can't stop looking at the Penelope, man. Honestly, I want more, right? Yes. I want more. They say humans are greedy. I concur. They say humans are greedy. I concur. It's always good to, you know why it's good to be greedy sometimes? You never know when you're going to run out. You never know when you're going to run out. How many hundreds are you going to get from the floor? Get all of the hundreds. Don't leave any behind. You know, you got to get that cheese. It's always good to be greedy. But there's a certain greed that's not good too, right? Always pick up those hundreds from the floor. Anyways, point of matter is we drank this one, Elijah Craig, toasted barrel. That might be the best one on the stream. Best one on the stream, but we're still going to go on. And we're going to hit up these other ones. Elijah Craig, toasted barrel proof, okay? Okay, so now we're going to drink the one and only Jack Daniel's Heritage Blue. Here we go. We're going to drink the Jack Daniel's Heritage. Shout out to my chat room. My chat room's really active. All I ask for all of you, if you don't send super chats, subscribe and hit that like button. If you don't know how to hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times, yes? Let's pour this up. Okay, so this one, I think is the best thing that Jack Daniel's has released this year. Well, the blackberry whiskey, I think was great. that blackberry whiskey was great, but you don't drink that like this, right? There's a couple things you don't drink like this. I know Drake the Rapper likes to watch. Drake the Rapper, Drakey Drake, Drizzy Drake. You drink this, Drakey Drake, with this, with a Glencairn. Yes, Jack Daniels. I know he's from Canada. In Canada, they don't know anything. They only know hockey. Shout out to all the hockey players. Point of the matter is, look, and they know maple syrup. Point of the matter is, Drake the Rapper, yes, I do know he watches on a weekday. He doesn't watch on the weekend, weekday. Anyways, when you're drinking this, Drizzy Drake, when you're drinking this, you're drinking like this. Jack Daniels, yes. Make sure to get my glass, yes, when it's out, when my glass is out, make sure to get it, Drizzy Drake. And the point of the matter is, you nose it. You don't put your nose all the way in here. All right, people over there in New York, what is it? 47th Street, is it 47th Street or 7th Street? They know what it is to put the nose all the way. You don't do that. You got to put it over here, just to the edge, nosing out to the edge. This is honestly really good. This is that might take the cake for the best, one of the best noses, man. It's like perfect. It doesn't burn all your hair in the nose. For Drizzy Drake, it goes for some of you too. For Drizzy Drake, okay, this is Canadian whiskey. Crown Royal Blackberry. I just talked about the Jack Daniels. Blackberry. If you're drinking this, you don't pour this up like this and drink it like this. This is not meant to be drank by itself. If you're new into whiskey, again, you don't buy this or drink this and put it in a Glencairn. You mix this up with Sprite, Coca-Cola, or a cocktail. And the same thing goes with the Jack Daniels Blackberry. I just like the Blackberry. It's not the Blackberry with the Jack Daniels. Now, it's not going to come like this. It's going to come in a taller bottle. You have to watch every stream. So, by the way, I'm going to give something away right now. When we get 66 people watching, usually I like to give away something. So, on the stream, here we go. For all the people that knew that I was going to give away a membership, we're going to give away a lot of memberships. So, here we go. Starting with, for all of you, let's start doing this. Let's gift out 5 memberships for 5 lucky people. If you're the lucky one to get it, congratulations. Yesterday, what's it, the day before, who that gave out membership? Stefan got a membership. Mandy got a membership. Jado's got a membership. And Mario and Seth got a membership. Shout out to the 5 people that got memberships. And again, if you're watching often, you know that the first day of every month, the first day that I stream of every month, I like to give out some stuff. So, on that note, I hope you guys learned your lesson. Always watch. You never know what's going to happen. Always watch, especially if you're wanting to learn how to cook. If you want to learn how to cook, it's a good time to be watching. Members. For all the members that got the membership on the stream, welcome to the membership club. And for all of you that want to purchase the membership or renew it, don't forget, in the details, there's a link that you could join our membership club. It allows you to see special short videos to teach you a little bit of something. Also, it allows you to see those live streams. If some of you want to learn how to cook, some of those live streams, actually, you miss them. Well, guess what? Maybe they're memberships. You can check them out. And we do go live stream about a couple times per month for our members, right? It's a calm stream usually, and you guys can reach out to me in the chat room, and I usually do respond to you guys, like if I'm watching you guys and you guys are watching me. I think that's what it is, right? That's what it's called, to be a social media man. Anyway, the point of the matter is, Jack Daniels, Single Barrel, the Heritage. Here we go, let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. I don't know what the hell's happening. I'm tasting blueberries on here. I don't know why I'm tasting blueberry. I'm tasting blueberries. How the hell am I tasting blueberries? I'm tasting blueberries on here. There's no possible way. There's oak, there's blueberries, and I'm tasting. Why am I tasting blueberries? Blueberries, oak. I'm also tasting A little bit, just a tad bit of vanilla, not too much vanilla. Very nice oak. I've never tasted blueberries on this bottle ever. I'm honest with all of you. You've heard me review this one. I've never tasted blueberries. And for some of you, this is the beauty of having whiskey, right? When your whiskey starts maturing in the bottle, it doesn't mature in the bottle. What happens is you lose a little bit of that ABV. Now, the ABV on this one is 126, right? When it gets halfway and the halfway point, it does turn into a different animal. On this one, we are on the halfway point of this bottle, and it tastes like blueberries. How the hell do I taste blueberries? Blueberries. I'm tasting blueberries on here. It is honestly ridiculously good. I don't know what to say right now. I don't think I've ever tasted blueberries on here. What the hell's going on? All right, now, if we get to about 80 people watching, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. If you hit that like button, we'll get more people watching. Hit that like button if you're watching. Boom, boom, boom. Tap that screen a couple times, subscribe. Oh, we got 80 people. All right, we got it. Ooh, wait a minute. We need one more. One more. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. One more we need, and then boom, we're gonna get it. We're gonna do something else. Boom, boom. We're gonna do something else. How many people hit that like button? We need one more person. Boom, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. The more you hits, oof on the oof. We almost got there. It was at 79. We're back at 66. Shout out to all of you. All right, let's go for this one again. Jack Daniels. If you haven't hit that one. Let's listen to that one time. Damn, this is, here we go. Here we go. Oof. Oof. Honestly. That's honestly ridiculous. This is what I'm going to do. 5 more memberships. If you're lucky enough to get it, here we go. If you don't renew your membership, you might lose the whole month. Don't forget to renew the memberships. Here we go. 5 more memberships given out in the chat room. Boom for all of you. Anybody says Dallas Cowboys, forget about it. Point Matter is Beefy got a membership. JK got a Joanne. Got a membership. GM, Jen got a membership. And a lot of you, I want to say this. If you don't know how to get a membership, let me show you. It is something called, click the link in the chat room. Here we go. I'm going to put it in here. You can use those emojis also. In the chat room, you can use those emojis whenever you want to if you have the membership. Don't forget, these are dime pieces. Don't forget. You can use those emojis, and at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is click the link and you could get that membership. Yes. You get that membership officially. We did what we usually do. Every first stream of the month, I like to give something out. And for a lot of you, 10 memberships were given out. Yesterday, 15 memberships were given out, which is amazing. Here we go. For all of you, let's drink the rest of this. Jack Daniels Heritage. I gotta be honest, just like I am usually. This Jack Daniels might actually be the best one currently. Currently, the best toasted barrel currently on the stream. This one might be it. I have a tad bit of blueberries. I don't understand exactly why I'm tasting blueberries on this one. This one never had blueberries before. Could it be possible that some of the whiskey on this got stuck on that one and officially it created something that's called blueberries in my palate? Have no idea, but I can tell you this. There isn't a bitterness on this one, right, compared to this one and maybe a little bit of this one. This one is the one that has a less bitterness with that charred up oak. Remember, there's a toasted barrel. Again, toasted barrels are usually supposed to be sweet, and they're also supposed to taste like marshmallow. So it doesn't make a difference Honestly, it doesn't make a difference if it says marshmallow toast because most of these should taste like marshmallow. If you ever get a toasted barrel whiskey, they should have a marshmallow kind of a taste. That's why toasted barrels are currently one of my favorites. Out of all the bourbons out there, if I ever find toasted barrel, I have more toasted barrels inside. There's another company called Davies from Lux Road. They have good toasted barrels. I have it inside. There's also other toasted barrels that I have inside. I just wanted to put the heavy hitters. I wanted to put the heavy hitters out here. I'm not going to be wasting my time putting a bunch of whiskey. We're going to put the heavy hitters. We're going to do number one stream, right? To be a number one stream River Crew, you know what time it is? Yes, we're number one. I don't bush around, man. I get out of that bush and I stay on that sidewalk and I tackle you. That's what it is. Point of matter is, let's put this over here. So the next one's going to be Michter's a limited edition toasted barrel. Now this one's going to be expensive. I've seen this one for 400 bucks. All right, it's expensive. I've seen this one for 400 bucks. I've also seen it for 270, 325. I paid for that one. I forgot how much I paid. I think it was for like 150. It was for like, I think 150. This one, 159.99 the MSRP. 159.99 the MSRP. All right. Shout out to my chat room. I didn't get a super chat today. Damn. I haven't got a super chat today. Does that mean that all of you can't stand meat? Is that what it is? I haven't got a super chat today. Is it that you guys want me to take out some beer? Is that what it is? Usually when I drink beer, I usually drink some beer to give a little bit of refreshing. What's the word that I can use? I give a refreshing feel to my palate when I drink beer, right? At the beginning of the stream. Is it that you guys don't like that I don't drink beer? I don't know. No super chat today. Currently. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's start doing this. Michter's limited release toasted barrel finish. This is going to be the sweetest one. As I can say, this is the sweetest one. Let's load this up. Whoops. I dropped some on the pan. I think I lost like 15 bucks by dropping that. Damn. Dropped some on the pan. All right. This is going to be the sweetest one out of all of them. Ooh, let me move this out of the way so you see it. And by the way, this is what we're using. We're going to move around here. All right. Michter's a limited release toasted barrel finish. We're going to move some of our meat. We got to move this meat somewhere, man. Let's move this meat somewhere, man. There you go. I should have cut some of that, but you know what? I'll leave it on there. That fat is good. All right, here we go. I'm sweating, by the way. Shout out to April Neal. This is April Neal's store. She has a store. Oof, I got to cut that. Look at that. I got to cut that. Little twig. Beautiful. And for all of you who don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. One number one. Let's nose this out. This is definitely the sweetest whiskey, toasted barrel, finished whiskey on the stream. I don't want to even smell it anymore. This is what it smells like. This is what it smells like, and we're talking about this one. This smells like a melted marshmallow with vanilla and no char. It's as if you gave a marshmallow to one of your girlfriends, but she's a bimbo, she's a blonde. You gave her, hey baby, can you put my marshmallow on the yeah. She goes, yeah. And all of a sudden, she puts it over the bonfire. Right, you go take a leak in the bathroom, you come back. She goes, baby, I did it. And they go, all right, let me take a bite. And then she gives you the same marshmallow. Same marshmallow. It's not burnt. So you ask her what happened. And then she starts crying, and then she's like, I didn't wanna ruin my nails. And all of a sudden, she's just giving you a marshmallow, it's just all white. Well, guess what? That's what it tastes like. It just tastes like a real marshmallow. It's just melted. It's a little bit melted, but without that char, without that blackness on that marshmallow. That's what it smells like. That's what it smells like. Let's see what it tastes like. Right there. Here we go. Let's nose it out. It's just what it smells like. It's so sweet, man. It's honestly so sweet. All right, let's go on the palate again. This might be the most expensive whiskey on the stream because it's hard to find. Most probably I've seen it for, I think I even seen it $600. It's probably the most hardest whiskey to find. Michter limited release toasted barrel finish. This is the bourbon. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this out. .91 proof. 91 proof. Again, 91 proof. Any of you that drink this are going to like this. All of you that drink this are going to like this. There is no bitterness because obviously they char up that oak. There's no bitterness on here. You get a marshmallow, just exactly what I said. You get a marshmallow that's not toasted up. It's like a marshmallow on a stick that's not toasted up. There's a lot of vanilla on here. The oak on here is almost like if they didn't char it up. What level char is like level two char or level 1. You don't really taste. It's more of a bourbon. You taste more of that bourbon sweetness. You get all those bourbon sweetness, and then you get just a little bit more sweetness of that marshmallow. It's almost as if here. Let me give you the explanation of what they did on here. On this one, they just melted up a marshmallow that the blonde bimbo didn't want to put over the campfire because she don't want to, her nails, she don't want to ruin her nails, and her hair is flammable. Her hair is flammable, so she didn't want to put that, that marshmallow in that campfire. But then she started crying. It's okay, baby. Don't cry no more. Don't cry no more because I'll just take out a Penelope marshmallow toast. Go sit down over there. Don't give a damn about that whiskey. This is honestly better than Michter's. Michter is better than Michter's. This is just honestly, it's too sweet, man. It's really, really sweet. They're missing something on here. Like if you give me a marshmallow with some green, you give me some marshmallow with some green, maybe I like it. What is this, Bacalini? Green, and then a little bit char, right? Pretend it's a marshmallow. Give it a little bit of green, a little bit of char, and we're talking. But the thing is, there's too much sweetness on here. This is in last place, and undeniably, I'm going to say, for some of you that don't believe it, now I'm telling you right now, this is the one in last place. It's good. I'm not going to say it's bad. These are top heavy hitters out here, but this is the one in the last place. It is the most expensive and hardest to find one. Matter of fact, I think all of these are pretty hard to find. Hit that like button if you like the stream. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Here we go. Let's drink the rest of this. I don't want to drink the rest of this. Honestly, I don't want to drink the rest of this. Let's drink this up. Damn. Just so sweet, man. It's so sweet. Sweet milk. Where you at, sweet milk? Where you at, sweet? This tastes like sweet milk, man. This tastes like sweet milk. Sweet milk is cheaper, though. Sweet milk is cheaper. This is better, though. So we're going to put this ahead of Michter's. We're going to put this ahead of Michter's. And this is what we're going to do. Now that we have 3 of them, I got something for a lot of you. I'm a special person, right? I'm like, well, this goes for all of you too. You are literally have longer odds, like your odds to be you are bigger than getting struck by lightning. The odds to be you or the odds to be me, for all of you in the chat room, I see you. Let me give you the fact of the day. Fact of the day, for you to be you, just like me. My name is the Reaper, right? The Whiskey Reaper, yes? The fact is, there is a chance, this is fact of the day, there's a chance that you win the lottery better. You got better chance to win the lottery than being you. The possibilities of being you are almost, what is it? I think it was like 100 quadrillion to 1. 100 quadrillion to 1. Right? That's crazy odds to be you. So for all of you in the chat room, respectfully, Be you, enjoy to be you, because you're one of a kind. All of you in the chat room are one of a kind. I haven't got a super chat today, but maybe a little positivity is going to allow some of you to send a little appreciation to the stream. Remember, this is your church. Yes, yes. Let's officially do what we're going to do. Here we go. Let me do what we're gonna do. We're gonna load this up. Here we go. We're gonna load this up. Chat room, chat room. We're gonna load this up, and they're gonna be 3 of them. Yes. There go 3 of them. Now, here comes the final finale. Final finale on these whiskey battles. Here we go, baby. Penelope, marshmallow toast. Woo, we got a super chat. Say it ain't so, it ain't so. Let me see. We got a super chat. Who could it be? Who could it be? By the way, for anybody that sent super chat just now, there you go. This one's for you. First one is going to be for you. Who could it be? Let me see. In the chat room, Sheila. Oh, man, Sheila. Good to see Sheila. For all of you that are watching, her name is Sheila, but I say Sheila because it's easier for me. Shout out to she said, hello. Still not feeling well. I hope your recovery is good, and I hope, if anything, if you get that, yes, if you get that feeling to do that prayer, do that prayer. For all of you, positivity too. Sheila in the chat room, thank you so much for the first super chat today. Thank you so much for the first super, Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila. And for all of you watching, Sheila has been a great wrench. She hasn't been here often, but for all of you watching, remember, to get a wrench, you have to be here often. At least once, a couple times a month. Be here on a weekly basis. This is going to be for, the first one's going to be for Sheila. Anyways, point of matter is, thank you so much for the super chat. Jack Daniels, we're going to put the second one. Who's going to be, who's going to super chat and get the second one? Who's going to super chat and get the second pony? Who's going to super chat and get the second pony? Jack Daniels, Heritage. How many of you? How many of you? By the way, let's put this over here. The meat looks beautiful. And then the third one, there's going to be third place. This would be my horse. If I was to put money on anything, Elijah Craig, the toasted barrel would be the one that I would put my money on. Here you go. I know for some of you watching, you guys are wondering, is this out of the ball game? Yes, this is the last place. So what I'm going to do is, since that's the last place, we're just going to put this over here. Put this right here in the dead center. Right here, dead center, dead center, dead center. Thank you, Sheila, for being a part of the stream. I really appreciate it. All right. So we're going to do the first one for Sheila. We're going to go back to Somebody's Whiskey. We got a lot of people watching. For all of you watching, do me a favor. Positivity to you and positivity to the chat room. Hit that like, but if you don't know how to, if your phone, just tap it a couple times. Bah, bah, bah. Just tap it a couple times to give you a heart. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to send the super chat, don't forget, you can say whatever you want to in the super chat. Shout out to Sheila. Point of matter is, currently, we're going to promote this a little bit. This is a water I like to drink. If you guys want to give me a recommendation on the water to drink, let me know right now in the chat room. Give me a recommendation on water I should buy to drink. I'll buy it if you say it enough. If a lot of people tell me in the chat room a water to drink, I'll buy it. but this is my favorite currently. So for all of you, I like high pH water. Let me know in the chat room. Is there water you like? In the chat room, once we get to 6 more votes in the chat room, and I'll end it. I'll end that poll. Let's drink this up. Let's clean our palate. I think you gotta drink this cold, man. Wait a minute, is just me? It's just me, or the tip is orange? Is it just me, or the tip is yellow orange? I don't know, man. Somebody says Saratoga in the chat room. We're ready to drink Saratoga water. Saratoga water is a waste of money. Let's drink this up. Somebody in the chat room also said, somebody said Evian. Evian water's from Madonna. Evian water. I'll never drink Evian water. Evian water's from Madonna. They make that water just for her. Madonna. All right. For Sheila. Here we go. For some of you, let's officially do this. If you have never tuned into live stream, on the corner, subscribe. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Remember, I like to wear my bracelets. Make sure it's green. If I'm getting that cheese, I got to wear that green. But today I'm not getting that green. What the hell going on, chat room? Ripper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number 1. Here we go for, somebody said eternal water. I've had eternal water, and the eternal water makes me feel like I'm in eternity. Am I still drinking? Am I still drinking? It tastes like air. It tastes like air. Cheers, all of you. Toasted barrel is what I'm having. Let's recap. Marshmallow. Let's make sure I don't get it wrong. Here we go. Cheers. First one. Cheers, cheers. There you go. Cheers, cheers. They say, if you drink a cup, wait a minute, time out. If you drink a teaspoon of this, the insides that you got, your insides will move accordingly. Your joints and everything. Should I drink some? This is like WD-40 for us adults. Do I think that's a dud? It might be a dud. It's a dud. That's a dud fact of the day. Here goes, drink this up. Damn. Wow. That's criminal. That's criminal what I did to this. That's criminal what I did to this at the beginning of the stream. Criminal, man. I said that it was all right. That's criminal what I did to this. It's a crime. It's a crime what I did to this at the beginning of the stream. This is the first whiskey I had today. It's the first drink I had today other than water. I had water today, and I had, what is it? Don't want to tell you guys what I had today. I had water, and I also had a sip of, ooh, I don't want to tell you, but I'll tell you. A sip of that cucumber, lime, salt, juice. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Point of the matter is, here we go, let's finish the rest of this. That's good. That is good. Don't leave now. You guys are missing out. I'm about to cook. This might be the worst time to leave. If you guys are watching, I'm going to be cooking this up. All right? I know a lot of people are like, man, I'm so sick of this guy. He's slapping his lips up. He's not cooking. I'm getting hungry. Let me go get some Chick-fil-A. Some of you like that right now, currently in the chat room. Some of you like, you know what? I'm so sick of this guy smacking his lips. You know what? I'm going to go get Popeyes. For any of you, they just left the chat room, decided to leave because you don't want to see me cook. You want to get McDonald's, and you want to get some McNuggets. You guys are suckers. Not only are you suckers, you're probably instead of putting your finger in your ass. Wait a minute. Time out. I said something wrong. That's not what I meant to say. Anyways, Point of the matter is, instead of putting your finger in your ass, you'd rather put it. Oh man, I messed up. Another joke I messed up today. Let me go back. I gotta go back. Instead of putting your finger in your ass, you'd rather put your finger. You know what? I messed up. That's it. You can't come back from that. You just gotta end the stream after that. Let me end the stream right now. Gotta end the stream right now. Point of the matter is, look, if you walked out of the stream and you went to go have some McDonald's because you can't stand watching me, you should put your finger in your ass. There you go. You should put your finger in your ass. There you go. If you decide to walk out of the chat room because you want to get McDonald's, just put your finger in your ass. There you go. That's what it is. Put your finger in your ass and lick it. There you go. Anyways, the point of the matter is we're all adults here, right? Sometimes it's good to tell the audience, the people out there. Sometimes, you know what? It's better to lick your ass than have McDonald's. Sometimes it's what it is. It's better to lick your ass and have McDonald's. Spicy, not too spicy. Some of you. Anyways, for all of you watching, I don't know how many people out here have McDonald's, but let's better hope it's a small amount. Second one, we're going to have Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Heritage. Shout out to 66 people watching. Shout out to 66. Shout out to 66. Shout out to the 66 people watching. Here we go. This is the best whiskey. My palate isn't wrong. It's not wrong today. We just poured it, everyone. I'm tasting blueberries. What the hell am I tasting blueberries? I'm tasting blueberries on here. I'm tasting nice, creamy, just a tad bit of cream. Look, it's not too creamy, okay? Not too creamy. I'm tasting a little bit of marshmallow, blueberries. I'm also tasting a tad bit of vanilla, a good amount of oak. A little bit of spice, It almost gets a little sprinkle of, almost like a little sprinkle of white pepper, a little bit of white pepper. There's no black pepper that I'm tasting. A little bit of white pepper. This is honestly, it's good. It's really good. It's really honestly, poof. That might be the best one on the stream. Good thing I have a whole box. Wow, that's good. That's good. Chat room, hit that like button, hit that like button. If you like this bracelet, hit that like button. If you like Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. If you like the time, hit that like button. Here we go. For all of you, here we go. We're going to do this. Why are we doing this? Because it's still a battle, and I want to make sure I'm right. And I know I'm right. This Jack Daniels has to be the best. Is this Jack Daniels better than the Penelope marshmallow? It is. It is. I can't believe I'm saying this. But it is. I'm going to end the poll real quick. All right. In the poll, I had to ask a question. What do you like to eat your steak with? And in the chat room, you could have clicked whatever it was. 41% says they like it with loaded mashed potato and salad. That's beautiful. That's what I like to have. One of my favorite. The second one, 36% got baked potato or sweet potato with salad. 36% of adults in the chat room said, 36% said they like that. Second. Third, rice, black beans, and avocado was 19%. Again, we don't have too many Hispanics. For the Hispanics that don't know, well, now you know. If you have avocado with rice, you're Hispanic. Point of the matter is, spaghetti. We got a couple Italians watching, so I don't expect all the Italians to be clicking because we got a couple of Italians, and they said that they like that steak with some spaghetti. Yes, we don't got too many Luigis in the chat room. We don't got too many Luigis, but I will be putting a poll in the chat room. I want to put a poll in the chat room. We don't got too many Luigis in the chat room. We're going to put a poll. Who do you think is going to win? There we go. Had to put the poll in the chat room. Why? Because I got money on the game. And for some of you, you guys know I like to put money on. I like to put my money where my mouth is. So in the chat room, what team are you going for? What team do you think is going to go winning today's game? The Yankees at Boston Red Sox. I don't like either team, but if I was putting money on it, which I did put money on it, shout out to all of you. I'll tell you at the end of the stream, let's accept Jack Daniels. Hey, Jack Daniels is the best. Hey, Jack Daniels has got to be the best whiskey on the stream. God damn. Jack Daniels so good. Am I going to put more of this? Never put more of this. So once you put it, that's it. You're going to put more. Jesus James. Jesus Jaime just sent a little appreciation. Jesus James, thank you so much, Jesus James, for sending a little appreciation on the stream. I appreciate you, Jesus James. And if you don't know what his name is, it's in Spanish, Jesus Jaime. Jesus Jaime. Jesus Jaime. That's a unique name, man. That's a unique name. And for the unique namer, Jesus Hyman. Can you believe this? I want to say something. That people in Israel believe that Jesus Christ wasn't the chosen one. Ooh, what do you guys think of that? The people in Israel think that Jesus Christ wasn't the chosen one. Oof. That's a little bit controversial. Point of the matter is, the best one currently, I think, is Jack Daniels Toasted Barrel. It beat currently, to me, it beat the Penelope Marshmallow Toast. It just, to me, this one's good. It's really good. All of these are good, but this one just, it falls flat with this one. There's a little bit more going on with this Jack Daniels Toasted Barrel. It's really honestly good. And for some of you, Elijah Craig, Toasted Barrel, don't move anywhere. We're going to start to cook now after I finish this last scoop. We're going to start to cook now, right? Hit that like button, hit that like. We're going to start to cook now. We're going to start to cook now. I don't want it to get too dark out here. We got some sun still left. Before we have this, let's put this like this. Before we have this, there we go. Before we have this, we put it like this. Let's drink this up. I took away a couple wrenches today. There's a couple wrenches that I took away today. So if any of you are watching, I took away 3 wrenches today that have been inactive in the chat room. Three wrenches that have been inactive in the chat room. If you want to get a wrench on this channel, you have to be here often and you have to support often. Here we go. We're about to be drinking Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. Is it the GOAT? Let's see. Currently, the GOAT is the Jack Daniels. Here we go. Drinks up. This has got to be. I think this is where I got that blueberry from. That has got to be the best damn thing I've ever tasted. God damn. Holy heaven, Lord. Mother of Christmas. Holy Lord. Mother of Christmas, man. This is the best This is the best toasted barrel in the world. I'm going to say it right now. The best toasted barrel. Again, single barrel. Make sure to get a young one, 8-year toasted barrel, uncut, unfiltered. Mother Christmas. Mother Christmas is the best. Second best on the stream. Jack Daniel's single barrel heritage. If you see a blue bottle of Jack Daniel's, you buy the son of a gun. There's somebody street racing. You heard that? 0 to, what is it? Quarter mile. They got, how much of the quarter mile they got? 17 seconds. Slow. Jack Daniel's single barrel heritage, 100 proof. The best, the best, the best. This comes in second on the stream. Jack Daniel's. I thought it was going to be first place. Honestly, I thought it was going to be first place. Third place on the stream, Penelope, the marshmallow. I'm still blown away. This is what gets me. It's like a Pokemon card. This holographic little thing gets me like a Pokemon card. Real good. That's third place. Okay, the first place one is Elijah Craig toasted barrel. You can find these at your store. If you find them, you have to make sure that it says 100 and something proof. A high proof, untoasted. I mean, it's toasted and high proof. Do you guys like the glass that I'm drinking from? You guys like the glass I'm drinking from? All of these are heavy hitters. Last place on the stream. Michter's limited release toasted barrel finish. This was last place. It's just too sweet, man. That's all it is. It's just honestly just too sweet. That's all I had to say about that one. It's just too sweet. Yo, everybody's racing out here. Slow. We're going to start cooking. On the stream, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be cooking a vacío. This is what they call a vacío. This is officially USDA choice. USDA Prime will cost me probably $25 more. Probably $60 more. No, wait. USDA Choice is going to cost me $35 more. $35 more. This is... Wait. USDA Prime. This is USDA Choice. USDA Choice, which is really good. As long as you season this, if you see how tender... Look at the tenders. If I was a pit bull, I would bite into this so hard. If I was a pit bull, right? Pit bull. Remember, you need to make sure the seasoning. You can't just season this. You can't just season this and put this on the grill. No, you got to make sure the seasoning starts injecting into that meat. Okay, we can't just do the stream, 5-minute stream, and then just make sure that this meat just to get some flavor. You got to make sure that flavor digs in. The flavor digs in. All right. I know you know. I know you know. Right? I know you know. Let's drink this up. I know you know. And that's good. All right, we're going to start cooking. Time for you to start cooking. Hey, water, man. You need to get this cold. All right, you guys ready for me to start cooking? All right, first thing, I need to move some stuff. This table gets heavy. I'm going to move this. It didn't get first place. I honestly don't care about this one. It didn't get first place. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if it didn't get it first place. Second place, I give a little bit of a damn. Last place, I never give a damn about last place, so we're going to put this away. Let's make sure those mosquitoes are here. You guys know I like to use my wand to kill the mosquitoes. I live in Florida. We got a lot of mosquitoes out here. We got birds out here whistling at night. What the hell they're doing whistling? We're gonna move this because this thing costing me some money. Oval. Okay. Somebody put their bird outside? Thing whistling like a dang. All right, let's start cooking. By the way, you can't see? Ooh, somebody says you can't see. I got you. We're gonna put the light on. Don't you worry, Playboy. You don't got that 20/20 vision? Well, guess what? I don't either. You think the Reaper got 20/20 vision, my man? Nah, man. You see me in public, I look like a blind man. I'll be walking with those black shades. I don't walk with black shades. I walk with red shades. I'm sorry to say. Red shades. You'll think I'm blind. Bone them out of reds. Let's drink the rest of this. That's the best whiskey. That Elijah Craig, man. The best whiskey. I'm going to give a shout out to April. In the chat room, April, what color? Are you ready? You tell me when. You tell me when. This goes for my my ranch in the chat room. Helps me out. And she helps me out. She lives in Texas. So for any of you that want to go to Texas, she's gonna be at the next Texas Longhorns game. Longhorns are gonna be playing against. Who is it they're gonna play against? I don't know who they're gonna play against. Voldemort. They're gonna play against Voldemort, the Harry Potter guy. She says, "Ooh." All right, so here we go. 1, you like the color 1? 2, or you like the color 3? 3, which one do you like? Which one do you like? 1, 2, or 3? I'm not gonna do it again because I'm not an eye doctor. 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. If you don't respond in a couple seconds, I'm gonna do it. She says 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. There she says 3. All right, cool. Here we go. We start cooking. We use Kinders. We got a thong. Let's get this. You guys ready? There's gonna be a lot of smoke out here. I'm telling you ahead of time. There's gonna be a lot of smoke out here. All right. Let's open this up. We're ready to clean the grill. So what I'm gonna do to speed this up a little bit, I'm gonna open the vent in the bottom. And while you guys are all watching, open up the vent in the bottom. Let's back up a little bit because it's really hot. I know a lot of people tend to tune out of this stream because they don't want to see me cook. They get hungry. They get hungry. Okay, so we're just gonna move this. We're just gonna move some of this over here. All right. Oof. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. So now that happens, we have the grill nice and prepped up. Gonna put it center, right in the center. You can see some of those flames are starting to grow. That's okay. What you want to do is, here we go. Here's for all of you. We need one more to get to 50 likes. One more like to get to 50 likes. Use your hand. Use your hand. Just go like this. If you see it's really hot, get closer. Boom. Is it hot? Is it hot enough to burn your meat? I think it's hot enough to put the meat on here. It's hot enough to put the meat on here. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to put the meat on here. So for all of you watching, here we go. First off, We're gonna take these off, huh? We drank these. We drank these already. We're gonna take these off. And then we're gonna slap on our meat. Before we slap on our meat, I gotta make sure the heat is good. The heat is good. The heat is good. Let me open this up and just push this just one time. Push it over here one time. There you go. Let's do this. Yes, yes. We're officially getting these nice. I should put a little bit of salt. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on the top just in case. And currently, I'm going to say this, we do have a good flame going. You don't want this to get out of the hands, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close it up real quick. We're going to close it up real quick. You don't want this to get out of hand, because if it get out of hand, you're going to get flames coming up here real high. So currently, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of salt on the back end of, of this, what is it called? The steak. Just a little bit of salt. will not be putting any more salt. This side, I'm not putting any salt. I'm putting it only on the fat side. Let's back up a little. I'm only putting it on the fat side. Let's back up. You guys see what we're doing, yes? You see what we're doing. Only putting a little bit of salt on the back side. And you see it here, yes? You see it here. Beautiful. Looks good. Okay, look, I've been working pretty hard here on the stream. So what I'm gonna do is I had some whiskey ready. I've been working pretty hard. I'm gonna pick a beer. I'm gonna pick a beer to drink. I've been working pretty hard on the stream, and for all of you watching, this is what we're gonna do. Currently, you already colored it up good enough. I think we colored it up good enough. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open this up. Here we go, beautiful. Woo! Look at that, it looks beautiful. All right, we're gonna put it away from the flames. Oh, looking good. We're gonna put it away from the flames. Ooh, that thing burned my finger. This is not a dud, this is a real thing. Is it raining? I think so. What the hell is it raining? All right, let's close it up. It's raining out here in the 305. It's very hot on this side. We're going to close up. It's raining out here in 305. Okay, let's back up a little bit for all of you that have tuned in here. You guys are awesome. What I'm going to do is, we should open this, yeah? Let the heat out. Yeah, let's let the heat out. We're going to open it like this. We're cooking flap meat, vacío. This is called churrasco. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not using this salt anymore. I only use it for the fat at the back. We're going to be drinking a beer. I want to drink a beer, right? So I'm going to leave this on here just for a little bit. Let's get the beer. Let's get the beer. Let's get the beer. How many's drinking Trooper the IP? Trooper the IP, that's how many's drinking on stream. Here we go, let's go check out a meat. Back, ooh, that's too hot, boy. Here we go. That's too hot. Looks good. Looks stunning. Now, how to check your meat. You could use your finger or you could use a thong. Right? Remember, if you're touching this, it's raw. It's raw. If you're touching over here, medium rare. Over here, well done. Anyways, here we go. Let's see. That's raw. Raw. It's raw. It's raw. It's raw, no big deal. Our seal's raw. Anyways, shout out to my members. Shout out to my members. Okay, so I've been currently drinking this one. You could buy it at the store. It's good, man. Trooper IPA. I made it. This is what we're going to drink today. Let's pop this open. Ooh, we got a little 5. That's what I'm having. Here we go. For all of you, let's back up a little bit because it's getting a little bit smoky out here. Let's back up. Ooh, let's back up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit. Get a little bit smoky out here. Woo! I almost burned my fingers off. Okay, let me just check this real quick. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to close this up. Make sure the internal temperatures get nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it away from the... We already... Look at this. We already made it look beautiful. But we need to make sure the internal temperature is nice. You see all this flame? This flame doesn't do nothing. It doesn't look good. I don't feel nothing. But the meat that we have inside is going to feel a lot. It's going to feel it all. We're going to close the top vent. You guys are awesome. For all of you watching, hit that like button. Somebody just said Chula in the chat room. What the hell? Somebody said Chula in the chat room. Am I a Chula? Definitely not a Chula. Here we go. We got a super chant. Super chant, super chant. Whoever sent the super chant, we're gonna cheers to whoever sent the super chant. Right? Because today we haven't been getting super chants. Lord heavens. It's Thursday. Does everybody want to just say it's Thursday? It's almost a weekend. You might as well say it. Okay, over here, Jay Hung. Shout out to Jay Hung. I hope you hung. Most of us in the chat room are hung. I know I am. Point of matter is, Jay Hung in the chat room. I'll say this. Get the membership, Jay Hung. I do know that his name is not lit up in green. To get that green color next to your name, you have to be a member. All you have to do is click the link in the details to get the membership. Or you could wait once a month. Once a month, we will give away memberships. Get the membership. It's cheap. It's about $5 The biggest membership is $150, and for all of you, we do got a lot of memberships. So for all of you watching, oof, this is flaming up. Wait, time out, Jay Hung. Time out, Jay Hung. I need to make sure that heat is out. I don't want that heat to be in there. You know what I mean, Jay Hung? I don't need that heat to be in there. I'm gonna open this up real quick. All right, let's go back to the super chat, Jay Hung. Jay Hung reminds me of Rush Hour. That's a good name. He says, Reaper, what's your favorite Ben Holiday bottle? I can't stand Ben Holiday. We have already put it on the stream before. I don't stand. This is what I don't like about Ben Holiday. This is why we don't show it on the stream. My taste profile just doesn't go with it. It's too sweet. Now, for some of you that do not know what I'm talking about, we're talking about whiskey. This is a whiskey channel at the end of the day. I review whiskeys, and I show you whiskeys. If there's ever a whiskey on the stream that is no bueno, I tell you it's no bueno. I do not like, I'm going to say it again. No, I'm not going to put it on the screen because this is the best one on the stream, right? I do not like Ben Holiday, any of the bottles. It don't matter if it's barrel proof, if it's a regular one. The problem with Ben Holiday is that it's too sweet. They're fairly different than some of the other Kentucky-style whiskey, Indiana whiskey, Ohio whiskey. They're very different. And for some of you, ooh, this is heating up. Wait a minute, look at this. It's like 700. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to have to take this off. Let me open this up. I got to take this off. Over here, Jay Young says, so what's your favorite Ben Holiday? Currently sipping on that 1850 original store pick. You know, I'm not going to say it's bad, Jay Hung. The high proof store picks, those are the ones that are black label. I don't really enjoy them, okay? Just going to say it right now. I don't really. Damn. This is looking goddamn insane. I don't really enjoy them. I'm just going to say it like that. I don't really enjoy them. It's just too sweet for me. Jay not Jay Holiday, Jay Hung. Thank you so much, Jay Hung, for the super chat. I do know that he probably enjoys his the drink that he's having. And that's good, man. Everybody has a different profile. For all of you watching, let's drink this up. Cheers to you and for Jay. Here we go. Let's drink this up. To me, this is better. I think every whiskey on the stream today was better than that. The one that was mentioned, this is really good. This is pure. Again, I'm going to just say this again for some of you that don't know. The best whiskey on the stream was Elijah Craig, Toasted Barrel Proof. God, it's so good. Let me do this over here. Ooh. I'm going to take this off. Look at it. The bottom's nice and black. It's fine. This is nice. I'm going to take this off real quick. The heat on this is ridiculous. The heat on this barbecue is ridiculous. I can't cook like this. It's too strong, the heat. Let me touch that meat. Lord have it. Oh, shit. That meat is insane. Woo. Oh, my Lord. That meat is insane. That meat is, oh, that chimichurri. I'm going to have to put some salt on it. Ooh. And that's good. Jay Hung, man, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. For any of you that send super chats, I really appreciate all of you that send super chats on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Let's drink this up. There's something wrong with my barbecue. And it's not that there's something wrong with it. It's that I cleaned it out. So you see this? That is about 500 degrees. You don't want to put steak on 500 degrees. Okay, it's going to ruin it. It's going to ruin it. I'm going to put the steak back. But currently, that 700 degrees is too much. It will it will dry up my steak. Okay, look at this. That's way too much. That's too much. This is what I'm going to do. It's too much. This is what I'm going to do. I'll make sure that some of this wood, not this wood, but I'll make sure some of this charcoal gets dispersed. That's too much. That's too much, man. Holy Lord, that's too much. That's too much, man. Too much heat. It's closed. Nice and closed. Good. My meat is looking good. Some of the juice is starting to come out. It's good. But remember, it's still a little bit raw. We got to put it back on here. I will put it back on here, but currently, look at the spike. We're going to put it back on here. I'm going to take out I'm going to do this right now. This is what we do. We're officially waiting for this to stop. Once it stops, I'm going to put the meat back on. By the way, we're going for the Boston Red Sox today. Cheers to all of you. It should be good. This thing is off. It should be good. This thing is off. And let's put this on. Look at the juices. All right, let's put that on. Oof, put that on. Woo! We're going to put it on for a little bit. What I could do is, I could just put it this side. I could just put it this side. Ooh, it's so hot. Lord heavens. Shit. So hot. Let's close it up. You know what? I'm not going to do that because the juice is going to flow out. I'm not going to do that. The juice is going to flow out. Oof. So, oof. Damn. This is burning up. No, I got to take this off. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. Look at this. That's what happens when you clean the grill. I cleaned the grill and that's what I got. Look at what I got. Now I got a barbecue with the axe instantly. Holy Lord, we're still gonna put this on back on here, but damn, that thing is bleeding heat. I think I burned myself already. I'm gonna burn myself already. I'm gonna leave this open so that some of the heat flows out. Let's open this up real quick. We got to make sure that heat is tamed. We need to put this meat back on here for just a little bit. I don't even have to put it for a long time. 5 minutes is all I need, but we need this to go down a little bit. I think we're gonna achieve that. We're gonna achieve that. We're gonna achieve that. I need this temperature to go down. And I'm not going to throw water on here. Holy crap, it's hot. All right, we're gonna put it on here. We're gonna put the meat on here. One more time. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Thing is hot. Let's close up. Internal temperature on this meat needs to get to pour. It's not to pour yet. It's raw. Medium rare is what I'm gunning for. I don't want it to be raw. Again, this can happen to you on this spike of heat when you clean the grill. I cleaned the grill, what was it, this weekend? I cleaned the grill this weekend, so you will get a spike in heat when some of that airflow starts flowing. You have to know how to take care of your barbecue. And one thing is, you just have to be careful. Be careful using it. If this starts spiking up even more, I'm going to have to open up this grill. It's spiking up pretty good. Let's see this. Oof. Let's see this meat. This meat's looking good. This meat's looking good. I don't want to overheat it. Ooh, it smells so good. I kind of feel that it needs a little bit of salt on the top. A little bit of salt on the top. I can put the salt after I cut it. The bottom, I put a good amount of salt, so that's good. The top needs some salt. When you cut it, you could officially put salt. You can put salt. Alright. It's gonna do. It should be ready. It should be ready. It should be ready. It's already spiked up, so here we go. It should be ready. I'm not gonna let this dry up. Juicy. Oh, it's still juicy. It's good. There we go. Still juicy and nice. Ooh, still juicy. Juicy. And nice. That's exactly what I want. Oof, I can't wait to have this. It looks beautiful, huh? So currently, what you want to do is, this is really, really hot. Make sure to close the vent on the bottom. And make sure to close the vent on the top. So, safety tip, close the vent on the top. You see there's nothing coming out of there. There's a vent in the bottom of your grill. You're going to close it. Close it. Oh, by the way, look at that. My finger's not even in there. My finger's, anyways, the bottom vent, you're going to close it, and you're also going to close this. Make sure it's stable. If there's a crack on your barbecue, it will still activate the charcoal. It smells amazing out here. But it's time for me to take off these gloves and let me show you the finished product. Oof. Let me show you the finished product. All right, for all of you, let me just show you. This is juicy. Look at how juicy this is. It's so juicy that we have the back leaking. The back leaking. Oof, this is hot. God, I can't wait to have this. Oof. Keep it on here so the juices don't flow out. Again, if you overdo this, it will not be juicy. Let me lick my fingers up. Damn. Where'd you get that? Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you get that? You're real good. By the way, I'm drinking a beer. Really good. For all of you watching, I am officially telling you this is ready to go. This is our Vacío. This is our beautiful Vacío. I want to have this piece. Here's a piece I want to have. Let's see. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, man. It's charred up. That piece of... that piece is good. Wow. That piece was outstanding. Real good. For all of you watching, let's get a little bit closer. You see how juicy? You see the juices? Those are the juices starting to flow out. That's okay. The point of the matter is you do it right. Okay, you do it right. Make sure to taste it. It tastes amazing. We used a little bit of this. Whole thing we use this, but we did put salt on here. Right, we did put salt on this son of a gun. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Ooh, can't wait. Look at that char. Now the char is some of the fat. But look at the juices. They're starting to flow out. Ooh, they're starting to flow out. All right, for all of you watching, we're going to end the stream very soon. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Today, we're all gunning for Boston. Boston, yes, Boston Red Sox. Shout out to the Red Sox. We're gunning for the Boston Red Sox. And I want to tell you ahead of time, we got some money on the Boston Red Sox. Let's do it, baby. I got some money on the Boston Red Sox. They're going to be playing in New York, yes. They're going to be playing in New York. They can beat New York. And not only can they beat New York, they could also beat the Blue Jays. They could beat everybody currently. And the possibility for them to beat Los Angeles Dodgers and the Phillies, long shot, but either way, right now they can beat the Yankees. That's all that matters. After that, they can beat the Blue Jays, right? That's all that matters. Point of the matter is money on Red Sox, Boston Red Sox. I can't stand the Red Sox. I can't stand the Yankees. But if I was to bet one of them today, I want to bet on Boston Red Sox. We're going to be watching the Boston Red Sox. They're going to be playing soon. Reaper Crew, let's see what time it is. They're going to be playing in 20 minutes. Boston Red Sox today. Let's all cheer for the Boston Red Sox. It's 2025. Today is October 2nd, is it? Yeah, let's drink this up. And I cannot wait to have my meat. I cannot wait to have my meat. Oof. Hey, Jimmy, you guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We use this. We use a little bit of salt that we needed to. We also use these glasses. We're going to put these glasses around here. The best whiskey on the stream. Elijah Craig. Barrel proof. Jack Daniels came second. Real good in third place. We don't give a damn about third place, right? Or fourth place. I might drink up a little bit of that. What am I going to drink? Let me drink up a little bit of that third place, though. I'm still curious. Marshmallow, man. That hollow. This hollow got me. I'm going to have a little lick. I had a little lick. Boston Red Sox. We're gunning for them. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. And for all of the men out here with big hands, you know how it is. Hold that. Hold that. Do that fast seam right here. Four seamer, four seamer. Knuckleball, knuckleball. Never throw a knuckleball. Never throw a knuckleball. Always throw a fast or a three-seamer, three-seamer, three-seamer. Knuckleballs like this, knuckleballs like this. This is how I throw a knuckleball. This is how I throw the knuckleball. Three-seamers like this. Four-seamers like this. I used to throw the change-ups like this. Throw the change-ups like this. Anyways, point of the matter is curveball. You can throw the curveball like that. Curveball, here we go. Let's see. What is this, Penelope? There's a reason why they got third place. Shout out to all of you. You guys are awesome. Shout out to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over the moon. For all of you that have sent Super Chats today, shout out to all the Super Chats today. The first one, Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila. All of you that have sent Super Chats today, I appreciate you so much. Huge appreciation. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment. Yeah, we comment. You got to comment, man. You got to comment. Woo, look at this. Good. Look good. I can't wait. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. This is a great beer. Winner of the stream, Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. Barrel proof. This is insane. But you know what? If you can't get that, this is goddamn good. Jack Daniels Heritage Sam. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Huge shout outs to my ranches. Huge shout outs to Reaper. You know what time it is. We're number one. Let's go Red Sox. Let's get this. Reaper officially sign out. I'll see you all tomorrow. Reaper sign out.